Hi Arnav, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, great. So you had some troubles in analyzing charts or doing the homework?
Yeah, a little bit. I got confused a little on
Mm-hmm.
what exactly I had to do
So what you have to
in
do is
some pictures.
basically, you remember I have shared, let me share the screen once
So
again.
I remember that in the 4 hour chart, I have to mark the trend and the support and the resistance. And then
Mm-hmm.
in the 15-minute chart, I have to mark where I can enter based upon the indications that the chart is giving to us, like
Right,
the patterns, like a
right,
formation of hammer or formation of shooting stars, the ascending
right,
pattern, and like that
right,
only.
right. So, but you have to only mention or provide that chart where you can actually take up a trade, right? So let me share screen. So yeah, so this one, you are saying entry here. No, that's okay.
Yeah.
That's passed already. Right now, would you enter here? That's my question.
Yeah, I would, because the chart has touched the support level.
Yeah, but you have to see 4 hour and 15 minutes, right?
Yes.
Support will not help.
I think
Like if you tell me I have support, I have candle. That's it. No, that doesn't work. You got my point. That you have to do. So
yeah, I got.
let me just give you some overview. Okay, so I will exactly do what I have taught you. Okay, so I'll go on a 4 hour and then okay, it looks like a downtrend, right?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe so I know that this is kind of a support, right? So price has already hit a support, right? So I know
Yeah.
that price started an uptrend and then downtrend and now we hit a support. Now, possibly if this is a support and we see a bigger move, we might see another bigger move towards upside. That's what we think, right? That's what we
Yes.
think, that we can see this move. But we will not take up a trade until we see a trend change, until we see price forming higher and higher. So what I'm trying to tell you is that if I see a price change, I will not pick it up here. If price starts going like this, I might take a trade maybe somewhere here or here, but I will not take a trade here because the trend is not confirmed, right?
Got
So
it.
here also, if you see, price was down, but when the price
Mm-hmm.
started, but when the price changed the trend, you see how many indications price gave us.
Yes.
So I'm waiting for this type of price action here as well. So what action I can see, that I want this here as well, so that I have support and then I start taking trades based on candle or whatever, right? So let me remove everything. So coming back to this, so what I will do is I will first draw my support, and I know this is a support.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will draw some trend lines to finalize that what trend are we in. So in a short term, we can see that this is a downtrend where price is under this, and we can say that this is a support which is broken. So yeah, so this is another trend line, right? Now if you see clearly, this was the support,
Mm-hmm.
and we broke the support here. So if you see, support, price
Support.
broke down and then retested, take a sell position here, and then price went down, right? So this is what we have learned, but we have learned into multiple time frames. So what we do is 4 hour plus 15 minute,
15.
right?
Yes.
So let me do a reverse calculation for you. So I'm saying that this is my support. I will first
Mm-hmm.
wait for price to break the support,
Break the support.
right? And it already
Yes.
broke. Now, if
Yes.
the price broke the support, I'll take a sell position on 15 minute, right? So if I take on, go to 15 minute, and just a second. And this was the area where price broke. Price was consolidating for a long time, and it finally touched
Yes.
my area. So if I get an opportunity here on 15 minute, then I will take a sell position. This is one scenario, right? So if I go here, you see at the top of this, you have a shooting star and a bearish engulfing candle.
Yes. Yes.
So if you take a sell position here at, let's say, short position here after the candle close and stop loss little higher, and then your target will be, of course, the same area of your channel. So maybe even if it's 1 to 2 risk to reward, that's okay. So it's 1 to 2, yeah, right? So you hit the target. Now again, it's a downtrend, but now you know that price has hit a major 4-hour support. This is our major 4-hour support, right? I have marked it.
Yes.
Now, if you are bullish on that, what you will do is again wait for price to come back into a 4-hour uptrend, right? So if you remove everything, remove drawings, go to 4-hour, mark your potential zone on 4-hour. So your zone has to be marked on 4-hour, but the trade has to be taken on 15 minutes, right? That is clear, right?
Yeah, that's clear.
That's clear, right? So this is my first zone where price broke and then retested and go down. Then this is my another zone, my final support zone, right? So if I want to take up a trade, long position, I will wait for price to break the resistance which created here. This was the resistance, right? This was the support, and then finally turned into resistance, right? So if I want to take a buy trade, I will wait for price to break this first and start trading above this support. And when price will break it, then I will go on a 15-minute chart to wait for price to come down and give me a candle pattern here. Then I will take a buy position and my stop loss will be little lower.
So we have to wait for a longer time to take a position. We can't just take a position after
We have to take a
breakdown of
we have to take a position on 15 minutes. That is clear, right?
Yeah, that's clear.
Okay. Now the indication that you will take a long trade is based on your 4-hour chart. Why? Because 4-hour broke the structure.
Okay.
Right? And then on 15 minute, you have this pattern. And now after price dipped, you have a shooting star or a hammer. And then you take up a buy position here. And then the target will be maybe this high. So you have to just choose appropriate risk to reward ratio. We will learn that maybe in the next session or maybe in this session. I don't know. Let's see. So this is okay, 1 to 8 risk to reward. And based on, of course, risk to reward defines on your account size as well. So let's say if you are trading less than $500, you have to always choose the lowest quantity, and then your risk will be little less, and then your profit target will be also little less. So you will be trading in a very short range because you cannot afford to have a bigger loss on a small account, right? So a lot of things will change once you have a large account and once you have a smaller account. So it depends upon percentage profit and percentage loss. So of course, percentage will vary if you have a bigger account or a small account, right? But you understood this type of structure, right? Now, very, very important thing that I'm going to tell you, which will really help you in a drastic manner. So the 4 things that I want to tell you is that when you have an impulse means a strong up move or a strong down move. Whenever you have an impulse, right? After an impulse, if you have a correction, right? That's the time you will wait. This is the time where you will wait. and you will take a trade when the pattern is over, when you see a breakout. Okay, now correction, when you have a uptrend impulse, that means you have a strong up move, right? So if you have a strong up move and if you see correction like this, right, most likely the next move is higher.
Okay.
If you have an uptrend and you see correction like this,
then it's most probably a downtrend.
most likely
It's
price will
gonna
go
be.
down.
Price will go down.
Most likely, right? These two patterns will help you a lot, literally a lot. But you have to find this pattern on which time frame? 15. Okay. Now, if you have a downtrend and you see a correction like this, that means most likely the next move is down. And if you have a downtrend and you see a correction like this, most likely you see an up move. Right? Now, you can ask me that how long, maybe it will do like this for another few times. Right? So you can ask questions that how do I know that now the correction is over? Right? You should have some tools to identify whether the correction is over, and now we can see another and another impulsive move. So now we will see another impulsive move either towards upside or towards downside, right? So coming back to the four scenarios that we have learned. So I will draw once again. So the four scenarios is that, let's say if you have an uptrend, let me draw this. Yeah. So let's say if you have an uptrend, okay, and the correction is like this. What is the next move? What are you predicting? It will go higher?
Yes, it will go higher.
Right. So this, we need to know how do we calculate this correction, right? So yes, I will tell you, generally when the corrective pattern will come, it will form some type of flag or some type of triangle pattern, right? And then you will see 3 wave or 5 wave, most likely. So you will see price doing in like the 15-minute chart. In the 15-minute chart, and then you will see either a down move or an up move after third, or you will see 5 patterns. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it trades higher. Right? Generally, when you start the corrective pattern where you have an upward impulse, it will look like this. So this is an impulse. Another corrective pattern will start like this. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay. And after this 3, price will trade higher. Or if it's a 5 row pattern, then it will look like this. Uptrend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you see that this is a down move, and right. One thing, this is another thing is that generally what happens is that if the correction is happening, right, it will correct maybe 38% or 50%. So you have to combine both and see. Now what I'm trying to tell you here is, let me remove drawings. So let's say this is an up move and now price is doing like this. Right? 5 pattern, right? Now when you are here, what would you expect?
Price will go up, most probably.
Price will go up, that's what we learned, right? Yeah. But now there are two things which price is giving you. One, you have this 5 wave corrective pattern.
Yes.
And you know that price started to go higher from this area. Let's say this is $1, or let's say this is $0, and let's say this is $5. What do you think this price will be? 2.5? Because
Yeah,
it's like
around
a half.
2.5.
It's like a half, right?
Yeah.
Right.
So
So that means
50% correction is there.
that means 50% correction is there.
Yes.
So generally, price will go higher after 50% correction, right? Now, how do you say that? You say that by using Fibonacci numbers. So this is a Fibonacci number, and it will tell you that this is kind of a zone where price will correct.
Okay.
50 to 61. Sometimes price will not correct up to 50%. Price will correct up to 31% only. So like this, that's it. So if you use 31% here, so you can change it and you can click 38%. You see the 38% is coming right here. So there might chance that price will start impulsive move once it is at 38%, right? So if you see any particular pattern, five-way pattern ending at 31, that means it's a sign where price can go higher. Or you see a five-way pattern ending at 50%, that means another chance of going. Right. Now talking about the same trade, GBP NZD, which I might take a long position in the coming days. I will just show you. So because it is at a support, I'm looking for what? I'm looking for an impulse down. So this is my impulse down. Or you can see this is 4 hour, right? Yeah, this is actually an impulse down, right? Now after the impulse down, what price is doing?
It's leaving. Yes.
So what is the next move?
The price will go up.
Right, that's what we learned. Yeah, so if price is in a downtrend and you see upward correction, that means most likely price will go down. But if price is an down move and you see downward correction, that means most likely price will go up.
But we have to see that in the 15-minute chart, no?
Right. But I'm saying that same correction is coming on 15 minutes also, right? So you will go on. So you mark that area.
That means it's a strong indication. It's showing on 4 hour and 15 minutes also.
Yes, yeah. So I will go on a 15 minutes. So I will just mark it so that it will be easier for me. 15 minutes. Yeah. So you see. Right. So maybe if I say 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So if the down move will start, it will start from here, not from here. So it will start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe here and then go higher.
It will go. We have to see how much correction it has made.
Yeah. So what you have to do is no, that is generally when you take a sell position. So if you have and let's say if this is the trend and the correction is towards upside, right? That means you want to take a trade in the direction of trend. Then you will see how much correction it has made because the correction is upside.
Okay. So only in one scenario we have to check the percentage of correction.
Right. Another scenario, you can use percentage, but I don't use it, but I will tell you can use it. So what happens is you can use same numbers to check Fibonacci extension. So if it's a 4 hour, so this is the down move. So you can expect from here until here, maybe this is the support. So because this is overextended, you need to put negative Fibonacci number as well. So you have to put negative number which starts from 1.68. Sorry. So 0.23675168 down 4 to 1.2. So this is the level where you can expect price to go down. 1.27. This level. Okay. This is like a reverse calculation of Fibonacci. Right. So the next after 100% you have 127%, 161%. So let's say if this is an impulse and you want to see that how much market can overextend towards downside. So this is the area where price can change. So remember we were talking about on 15-minute chart to see one more impulse toward downside, right?
Yeah.
So if you mark your channel, maybe it will take you to the same area. Right? So this is our area, the yellow line, right? So if you see that you start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it is very close to that area.
Yeah.
Right? So I don't use this. I don't use this. So generally, if I want to trade, what I will do is I will try to take up a position here, right? Based on a candlestick pattern. And then I will also look for one more confirmation, right? So if the trend is changing here and you see a high impulse, then I will wait for corrective pattern and then buy position. I might not take a trade here. I'm saying I might not, but I will wait for this impulse. And then I will see that, okay, fine. Now that I have an impulse, so the first thing is that I'm trading with the trend.
Okay.
Right? And then I always see for correction. So I will put my Fibonacci number here and I will see that if it is 38% or 50%, right? If the price is correcting up to this percent. And if yes, then I will look for a candle pattern here and then I will take a buy position.
You will check for multiple verification of the trend.
Yes. It's kind of little hard to always follow this process.
It requires very much patience.
Yeah. So, but I know that if I do this, I will only do one thing, that I will not take bad trades. That's it. I don't know whether trade will be good or not. That's it. Not losses. I will reduce my my anxiety of having a loss. Not losses. Anxiety of having a loss. Why? Exactly. Because if I take a trade without any analysis, then I keep on thinking, see, I know the process, still I'm not doing it.
What will happen?
Yes. Yeah, what will happen? But if I follow a process and then it will give me a loss, then I will tell you, fine, it's fine because I cannot control losses. It's up to you. So my mindset will change because I followed a process.
Yeah.
Right. So the good thing for any trader is to just master a little bit of technicals. Like these are little technicals of analyzing a chart. If you master that, then you have to start mastering your emotions, back testing and all that stuff, right? So for now, I will keep this session short. I just want you to go back, find out these opportunities where you see potential. Let's say you can tell me that, sir, I have marked this chart and based on my analysis, I think price will dip a bit. You can say that price will dip a bit and you mark that, okay, I am thinking price will come back to this area. But if it comes back to this area and I see an impulse, I will be ready to take a buy here. I want you to do this analysis.
Okay.
Right now, to do this type of analysis, of course, you cannot do it if you will not follow 4-hour chart, because you know that somewhere here, it's a strong support zone.
Everything has to be aligned.
And I have already told you that it is difficult to break 4-hour support, but it is easy to break 15-minute support.
15-hour support.
Right. So let's just see what other pair has to offer. So I'll just tell you one more pair so that. Yeah. So basically, this is the trade that I might take already. I mean, I will take this trade once the market will open tonight. I have already marked my stop loss and take profit, right? I mean, this is a very, you can call that a scalp trade, that this trade will open and it will close in few minutes, or let's say 10, 15, 20 minutes, or maybe an hour at max, right? So this is on 15-minute chart. I have already marked this trade because I know that so I'll tell you why so this is an impulse, right? This is
Mm-hmm.
an impulse, and now price is under this corrective pattern,
Mm-hmm.
right? So if the corrective pattern is like this, what will happen? Price will try to touch here and then go down. I mean,
Then go down.
that's what pattern is telling me. So what I did, I
Yes.
tried to find out a midsection area where
Mm-hmm.
there are two possibilities. Either price will go down
Go
or
down
price
or
will go
it will go
higher,
up.
right? These are
It
only
will,
two
yeah.
possibilities. So what I did is
Yeah.
I did a very small calculation. I thought that there are very high chances for a price to go to this area because of two reasons. One, because it is under a pattern.
Under a pattern.
Second, I see a strong impulse already. So if you see here,
Mm-hmm.
if you see here, this trend is broken.
Mm-hmm.
I have a hammer here.
Yeah.
Price went higher.
That's when
Price dropped. What is this?
stop.
50% zone? Yes, 50% zone. And
Yeah,
then
it is.
again, and then again. So I'm not doing any magic. I'm just telling you what I just taught you. I mean, that's what I'm telling you.
Yes.
I do not teach things which I do not know, but I only teach things which I do actually in my trading, right? So this is a 50%
Practice.
time, right? So
Yeah.
I would have taken trade here, but because I was not active, I did not, right? So,
Mm.
but then I thought market is already closed, and because market dipped below, but closed higher.
Mm.
That means market is rejecting this key support area.
Please support
So I
area.
said, fine, I am okay to take a little bit risk. I will take a buy position right here when the market open. And I know that market will try to hit the previous high. And I will keep my stop loss right below this support. Why? Because I know that there are a couple of rejections already.
Yeah.
So it's fine. I'm okay to take that trade. So if that trade goes loss, I'm okay with that because this is the process I have to follow. I cannot just take a random trades, right?
Yeah.
Right. So all in all, this is the main thing that I wanted to clear in this session, that if you follow a process and you start doing it, you will first of all get tired and you will tell me, sir, I have checked 10 charts, I couldn't find one. This is bullshit. But I want you to have that pain, because the 11th one that you'll find, you'll be happy. Why? Even if it's loss or it's profit, it doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother you, right? So
Exactly.
keep that patience. Try to do it, and then maybe in the next session I'll give you some more insights on different chart patterns and the risk management. So we'll cover these two things detail in the next session.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there any homework for today?
Yeah, same thing. Find out the pattern and you tell me that what decisions you will make based on if you look for any chart. Either look for a buy
Okay.
opportunity or a sell opportunity, and what are your reasons.
How many pairs? Any
Any like
specific enough?
five pairs are okay, but you need to give me some specific trading opportunities. That trading
Okay.
opportunities you should be confident taking into your live account. So analyze based on that. And if you give me, I will say, Arnav, so let's say if you followed a process and I liked your setup, I will take that trade into my live account. That's all right for me, because you followed certain process. That process is very similar to my process, so I'm okay. Yeah, it may vary. So you might choose 1 hour 5 minutes, so I have to be very
Mm-hmm.
active because the trade can fluctuate a lot in 5 minutes. But if you choose 4 hour 15 minute, I might do it because I'm okay with that, right? So it depends upon person to person. But again, you have to do that homework.
Okay. No issues.
Okay, then I'll see you in the
Yeah.
next video.
Okay. Thank you very
Take care.
much.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.